Hello, this is Victor Davis Hanson for the Daily Signal. Have you noticed, everyone, that the crescendo of hatred toward Elon Musk is becoming surreal? We had a congresswoman from Ohio, I think her name was Marcy Kaptur. She recently said that she wasn't sure where Elon Musk loyalties lay because he'd only been a citizen for 22 years. He's a naturalized citizen. This is very interesting because remember the left says that people who are here illegally and not citizens should gain all of the protections and rights of citizens. They should be de facto citizens. Anybody who would question a naturalized citizen's loyalty, according to the left, would be xenophobic, nativist. I think Representative Kaptur has actually voted for resolutions damning, if I could use that word, Republicans for being insensitive to the status of immigrants, whether legal or illegal. This follows a whole series of personal attacks. We had posters in Washington, D.C. saying, "Eliminate Musk." We had a man arrested from Indiana online for threatening to kill Elon Musk. Here in California, we have Representative Garcia, I think his name is, and he was on television, and he said that Elon Musk was a DICK, and when called on it, he said you had to bring weapons, i.e. against Musk, for this bar fight, weapons. Then we had this unhinged minister, Cottle, was that his name? I think it was, Steve Cottle from Tennessee. And he got up in his pulpit, and it was televised, and he said that Elon Musk was satanic, a devil, and sometimes you had to use violence to stop such devilry. Add all of this up, and you're getting to the situation in which the bar of what is permissible has been drastically lowered. We have turned someone who has saved the U.S. space program and will probably save 2 astronauts who otherwise would perish in space if it was left to the government program, who reinvented the entire auto industry, who opened up all of social media with X. We have turned this person into a demon. A disloyal demon, a traitor, someone that we smear and we slander all day long. For what? For saying the following, that the $36 trillion in debt and the 1.5 to 2 trillion, and Joe Biden in some years had $5 and $6 trillion deficits are unsustainable. And through a series of revenue enhancements and drastic cuts of programs that are unnecessary, we can get near a balanced budget. He takes no money. He's not confirmed as the head of a government agency, but of course there's all sorts of deputies and heads of agencies that require no confirmation, including the National Security Advisor of the United States of America. So what is my point? We saw this earlier with Donald Trump. Just a few days before the first assassination attempt, Joe Biden told a group of people that it's time, quote, to put Donald Trump in the bullseye. He ranted and raved about semi-fascist and ultra-MAGA as if they were somehow dangerous insurrectionaries and threatened the Republic. At the same time he was saying this, the New Republic ran a cover story of Elon Musk as Hitler with a Hitlerian mustache. Remember, we had retired generals who said he was Nazi-like. He was equivalent to people who had set up the concentration and indeed death camps at Auschwitz, and he was synonymous with Mussolini. And what did that do? That lowered the acceptable discourse, and that lowering of discourse led to acceptable behavior, such as 2 assassination attempts. So all I would warn the left is, I think it's time to stop this, because if you continue this rhetoric, somebody, as this person in Indiana or this minister in Tennessee, is going to openly call for violence, if they have not already, against one of the most iconic Americans in our history. And when that happens, the responsibility is going to be on you. So it's time to tone down the rhetoric and stop comparing a Renaissance American citizen, a citizen, to one of the worst mass murderers in history. Thank you. This is Victor Davis Hanson for the Daily Signal.